Hi guys, today we're going to be painting Kroot carnivores. The first thing I've done just before painting is stuck them in a bin, warm water. Now this isn't necessary, but I like to do it. It helps the primer stick when we spray them, and also the other stuff, and it washes away any unwanted things. So, I'm just going to wait for these guys to dry, and then we will proceed. Next what we're going to do is base them. So I'm just going to start by covering their bases in glue. Glue will dry slightly on their bases before they come in the sand. That will just help make it more sticky. Okay, so after you have all the glue on, you're just going to dip them in your tub of sand. I just like to. Now, if you want, you can do a second layer of glue, sort of build it up a bit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the first layer. You can also add other things like bits and skulls and stuff to your bases. I'm just going to use them like this because it's easy. So, they're now all primed. So we're just going to base all of his flesh in Gretchen green. All their skin done. So we can put the Gretchen green away for now. After you do their skin, what you're going to want to do is paint their cloth, graveyard earth. Yes, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint the guns, and we're going to paint those. Snakebite leather. So it's mainly just the gun, and let's see, are there any other bits? I'm going to do the metal areas, which we're going to do with one of my favorite colors. Paper. Just doing it. Okay. So now that this is done, while waiting for the middle to dry, we're going to paint the blue using one of my favorite Games Workshop paints, Hawk Turquoise. This is a great color. Absolutely love it. Okay, so what we can do now is we can edge the metal. But I'm also going to switch to a smaller brush. And just go along the edges. Then doing something very special that you probably all know about. So see you in a sec. And we're back. So, right now we're going to use a wash. Use this brush that I got from me in Wargaming. It's a great brush to use for washes. And we're going to be using Devlin mud. And if you get too much in one area, don't worry about it. Just sort of wipe it up with your brush and then put it somewhere else where it could be more useful. Now that that's dry, we are going to base the bases. I'm going to use Midnight Blue because that'll give it a nice sort of bluish gray feel. And I think that would look pretty cool. this brush, which is just a cheap craft brush. Okay, so now that the bases are dry, we're going to be stippling on some rust brown, some deep red, and some blood red. Use this brush for that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to dry brush shadowed gray over top of the base. And once you've done that, you're done with the model. So that's how to paint Kroot Warrior and also base him in a city look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. See you next time.